When you look at it that way, if the federal government is going to have such a handle and lean on us so hard about our ownership of guns, about our fish, and about our wildlife, they're going to be so heavy-handed in that. People out here who hunt and fish and do a lot of hunting, they don't understand that. They don't understand that type of mentality. The guys in Ottawa figure, and Alan Rock, oh bless your heart, used it as a platform, looking for the leadership. Many years ago, he figured, well, he needed a good, strong platform to put himself in favor with all the good liberals all over the country, and this was a good, strong platform to get him into the leadership. Well, it didn't work, Alan. Well, we're going to get rid of all those Saturday night specials. We never had Saturday night specials in Canada. If they were an illegal gun to begin with. All our handguns have been registered as far back as I can remember.
1934.
Yeah, and I wasn't around in 34, and I didn't own a handgun in 34. I own a few now, but they've always been registered. So what's this new thing? Well, we're going to get rid of all the Saturday night specials. No, you're not. Saturday night specials are still Saturday night specials. And they don't sell them over at the table, over the counter down at the local sports shop. Nobody goes in and says, yeah, I really like that one. Looks like a goodie. Give me that one. It's got the tape grip and everything, Come on. But guys in Ottawa, they believe that, oh yeah, right, we can stop all this just by imposing all these rules and regulations. And all they're doing, frankly, as far as I'm concerned, is curtailing my right as a Canadian or as a citizen of Canada. And it's starting to alienate me from being a Canadian. I used to be a very, very proud Canadian, extremely proud Canadian, and I bore arms for Canada. I done my time. I served my time. I served almost 5 years out of the country for Canada with NATO and with the United Nations and peacekeeping. I done my share. But they're starting to get to me to the point where, they're making my life, my adventure is coming to the end. But my grandson's adventure is just starting. And they're making his adventure really rough. And I take a little bit of offense to that. Why are they doing it? They may have a dozen reasons why they're doing it. I don't know. All I know is that the way that I see it, it's not right. There's no practical. There's no proof to what they're saying. They have theories, but there's no proof to any of their theories. As a matter of fact, we're starting to prove just the opposite of some of their theories. We've made it so hard for our youth to get guns or not only register their guns, but become owners of guns. This is another one of the reasons that we run the firearms course here. They make it so inconvenient for a young person to get into the outdoors. It's incredible. The money that they're spending on firearms registration is absolutely asinine. We've got children going to school in the morning hungry, and we have to have small community food programs within the schools that the community is putting up money for food to feed children in school in the morning so the little devils won't fall asleep from exhaustion by 10 o'clock. And there's schools all over British Columbia that the people have to come up with that money to feed those children. Yet we'll turn around and we just wasting, I mean literally wasting, millions and millions and millions of dollars on gun registration. But children starve.
Children starve, bureaucrats don't.
Yeah, I mean, I'd face any bureaucrat. Alan Rock, Prime Minister, right here in this nice green field. They say if you really want to talk to somebody, get them around a campfire. Get them around a campfire, and then we can talk, man talk. Get down there in the halls of Ottawa and Parliament. Everybody, they have a language of their own, and they're all protected by their locked doors. Bullshit in their locked doors. Come on out here in the field. Come on out here in God's great earth, and we'll talk about wasting money in gun registration and starving children. And we'll see what kind of a man you really are. If you can justify starving a child, wasting money on gun registration, if you can justify that, then this is the place to do it. Come on out here in this nice big field and convince me that you're right. And if you can, then I'll back you.